Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Tarot, and today's pick a card reading is going to be looking at what your person would say to you if they did not hold anything back. So we've got 3 piles today, pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. Go ahead and pause the video if you need to decide which pile you feel the most drawn to. It can be based on the artwork or the stone. It really doesn't matter. And if you feel drawn to more than one, it is absolutely fine to look at more than one. There might be multiple messages in both, or you might just need to confirm suspicions that one pile is or isn't for you. So when you pick your pile, go ahead and scroll down below to the timestamp and we will get into your reading. Hey there, pile 1. If you guys chose the blue calcite and the crystal unicorn tarot, this is your reading and this is what your person would say to you if they could be fully honest and not hold anything back. So I already have your oracle shuffled, but we're going to shuffle your tarot on camera. Okay, well, I'm going to take those bad boys back. But I definitely would say right off the bat that your person has maybe been holding back their truest feelings for you in some way. But I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. Let's see what else comes out here. So, oh, okay. Knight of Wands, 3 of Pentacles, 2 of Swords, and on the back of the deck we have the Hierophant. Wow, okay. I don't know why. I always say the Hierophant when I'm like filming, but I always say the Hierophant when I'm by myself. I can't decide, but let's go ahead and see what your oracles have to say. So we have creativity. We have service. I feel good when I can help others. Intuition. You already know the answer you seek. Awakening. Both people in this connection are undergoing spiritual transformations, which is very interesting with having the Hierophant as the back of the deck energy. And then we have, this could be the one calling in your soulmate, and very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Wow. Okay, pile 1. Yeah, this person, I don't know if they've been fully upfront with how special you are. Wow. Okay, well, let's just go ahead and start with this 4 of Pentacles, because I definitely think that I was right about that this person has not necessarily been completely honest with the depths of their feelings for you. You know, the 4 of Pentacles is all about keeping things close to the chest and kind of holding back. And I feel like your person maybe is more of a cautious type. You know, if there's a lot of Pentacles in here, we've got Taurus represented with the Hierophant, and also Virgo and Capricorn with all of these Pentacles here. And I feel like maybe you know, your person isn't the easiest to get to open up. And so the fact that they are even considering opening up to you, because I feel like you have kind of some idea of these things. It's not like it's completely like dry, like I have no idea of any of this, of these, that this person feels as this way for me. Like I feel like you both know. But maybe you're like, am I crazy about this? Like, is this really as deep as I feel like it goes? And you're not crazy. This does go really deep. Here's what's really interesting. I feel like your connection has brought out a desire in this person to get more in tune with their sacral chakra or their creative energy. It's possible that maybe you guys bring out creativity in one another, but I do feel like you've made this person feel more free to be more creative in general and kind of let their normal filter that they have with other people kind of disappear, so that they can really just be more goofy and authentic with you. And I feel like overall, the biggest thing your person wants you to know and what they want to say to you is that they do want to build a solid foundation, or if you are building a foundation with this person, they want to continue to build this. They feel dedicated to you in a way. With this service, I feel good when I can help others. I feel like your person sees you as someone very valuable and someone of worth, and they want to be useful to you. They want to show you how much they care about you. And obviously, they've got some really significant feelings here, because we have this could be the one calling in your soulmate and very soon, and directly underneath the Hierophant. So it's possible your person wants a stronger level of commitment, or wants to commit in general with you. And they, you know, they might just want to sit down and say, hey, you know, I don't want this to just be, you know, friends with benefits or flirtationship. Like I want the real deal, or I want to take this further. I do feel like your person really wants to commit to you, and possibly in their past with this Four of Pentacles and this Knight of Wands, they never really were willing to work with people before or open themselves up. It was kind of like they were more interested in an exciting adventure, and then once that adventure was over, or they were getting bored, or they felt like it was time for them to open up emotionally, they were kind of just like, all right, I'm dipping. And with you, it's different. With you, the fact that we have awakening here, both people in this connection are undergoing spiritual transformations, which I will mention very soon. In awakening in the Hierophant were all the back of the deck energies. I always read the back of the deck for this deck and this deck. And with the awakening here, I feel like your person is starting to acknowledge that there is a higher purpose for this connection. It's not just because two people are wanting to bang or like just you know, combine, I guess. This is really special. And I feel like for your person, this is very new. And I feel like they want to say to you, I need a little time, I need a little bit of patience, because this is such a foreign territory for me, but I'm willing to work on this with you, and I'm willing to swallow my ego and swallow my pride and try something new, because intuitively both of you know that this is something not normal. This isn't something that just happens every day. And what's interesting is that in two different cards, there's like 3 different unicorns, and I feel like, you know, it's kind of like you two are right here, and the other unicorn represents a greater purpose or a greater reason for being together. It's possible maybe you two want to work together collaboratively or creatively, or you just see the potential to build a family with each other and build, you know, your empire, or just a solid, loving home together. You know, I feel like this person never thought about settling down before, especially if they were a Knight of Wands type. I mean, a Knight of Wands type can be, depending on the cards, kind of douchey. But, you know, with these like pentacles, this grounding energy, it's really, really helpful, because it shows a willingness to commit and a willingness to create stability. And it's possible maybe your person is a little bit like possessive of you, like they don't want to give you away to anyone else, and they just want to like hold you close and keep you next to them. But they also don't want to be like possessive or crazy or make you feel trapped. And so it's like they might feel a little bit of anxiety, like, oh, I don't want them to know how much I really care about them or really have feelings for them. So I'm just gonna be anxious about this in my head and just maybe try to show them in little ways. I think that's why being of service to you really matters to them. It's possible that maybe in their past they haven't they've always felt like in connections they've needed to prove themselves in some way. And so that they're kind of repeating that pattern here where they want to prove to you that they can be of service to you. They want to show you their worth. And honestly, this card too kind of makes me think of like your person like meeting your parents and like wanting to even prove your worth to like your parents or your friends or important people in your life, because I feel like it's important that they not only make a good impression with you, but they make a good impression with anyone that you value in your life. And that's really cool too, because you know that it's not just some like silly fluke or something that this person wants to keep secret. Your person is not afraid to really show the people in your life how they feel about you too. And that's what's really cool. And maybe they haven't done this yet, and maybe they still need to build up more confidence before they do that. You know, it's like they might be thinking about, oh, I really want to prove myself, I really want to show myself, but I don't know how to do that yet, or I don't know how to fully commit. And so, you know, what might be holding them back is a bit of overthinking, a bit of anxiety, a bit of I don't know how to move this forward, or I don't know how to tell this person, you know, how special this is to me, or that I want something more. But overall, I mean, I think your person really has the same feelings that you do towards this connection, if you have them. But I feel like with this intuition card, you're kind of feeling the same. You know, they want to build this solid foundation. You make them really excited, and I think your connection brings out their creativity and their creative side, and it makes them want to just have more fun. And it's possible too, this connection has helped them become more comfortable in themselves and who they are. And I feel like they really appreciate that. They know that they don't have to serve you. They know that they don't have to go above and beyond for you and do all this stuff, but they do it because they want to. And sure, maybe in the past they did that because they wanted to prove themselves, but now it's just, I care about you, I care about us, I care about this connection, and I just want to show you how much you mean to me. You know, this person sees you as a soulmate, this person sees you as someone that can be the one, and it's possible they'll open up about this to you very, very soon. So that's really exciting. And, you know, I definitely feel like this is a connection where you both were just meant to find each other, you were meant to meet each other, and you were meant to build something special. And you should feel, you know, confident that what this person says, like, you can trust their word. Because I feel like maybe this is a person of few words, or if not few words, few romantic lovey-dovey words. I feel like maybe they're not the most like hopeless romantic or anything like that, but they do, when they do say things like that, they can be really sweet and really touching, and you know it's coming from the heart, and it's not, they're not just saying things to say things or sweet talking you. It's genuine, and they genuinely do feel that way. And I also do want to mention that they feel a lot of attraction towards you in general, and I feel like they're happiest when they can just be like alone, like isolated with you, and just spend time with you and enjoy your time together. But I definitely feel like they see something really solid moving forward, and they really want to kind of get past any of this overthinking and anxiety so that they can move forward on this path, because I think you both know that this is something really special and it's something worth exploring. So let's go ahead and look at your channeled messages and see what your person would say to you if they could. We'll do a mix of my cards and other cards. So what would pile one's person say to pile one if they could? I'm not available. Okay, so maybe for some of you, you might be in separation with this person, or maybe they're saying, I want to be not available to you, and they want to tell other people I'm not available. Or right now, you know, with that, actually just putting that on top of the Four of Pentacles, they might be putting off that vibe. Oh, okay, that one flew. I am afraid to contact you. But that's interesting because we also have the Knight of Wands. So maybe for some of you, if this person isn't in your life right now, they're really trying to come back because they think that you could be the one. And, you know, with very soon and the Knight of Wands being an action card. Okay, this one just flew out. It was my fault, but I blamed you. Okay, let's see what else they would say. I want to tell you how I feel, but they feel trapped. Yeah, that definitely, that Two of Swords, that could be in a fear of contact, a fear of opening up. Let's see what's on the back. I couldn't let you get close to me. Yeah, that Four of Pentacles energy definitely seems strong in a way, that fear of opening up. But it definitely does seem like your person wants to open up. They want to be more open and honest with how they're feeling and let you know like what they're truly thinking. Let's see what else they have to say. So what would pile one's person? Okay, let's say to pile one. Okay, wow, all right. Okay, lots of boys popped out here. So, I love your sense of humor. You're my muse. This isn't in your head. I feel it too. Yeah, definitely. This isn't like, you're not crazy. If you're in separation with this person or something happened, this person, you know, definitely doesn't take this connection lightly, and just because their actions are saying that, there's not a whole lot of truth in those. Please don't waste your energy worrying about me. I am embarrassed about my past behavior. My soul longs for yours. I want to be more than friends, but I need more time. So it's kind of interesting because we have that juxtaposition of very soon, but I need more time. So it's possible, you know, your person is like this close. And it really all depends on when you're watching this. And of course, energy is constantly changing and vibes are constantly changing, but it definitely seems like this connection isn't too far away. And, you know, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you. That is up to you. If you want this person in your life, if you want this, you know, keep calling it in, keep trying to manifest it. And I feel like this person will eventually come forward, because with this Knight of Wands here, I feel like this Knight of Wands is more powerful than this Two of Swords. And so I feel like eventually they'll break out of that analysis paralysis, because that passion overpowers those overthinking thoughts. And maybe they owe you an apology, and maybe they need to give that to you first before you allow them to come back in. At the end of the day, it's up to you. It depends on your situation, and you have the freedom to allow or cut off people in your life that are good or bad for you. So let's go ahead and look at your charms and see what they say. So what would pile one's person say to pile one? Okay, so we have the Blessed charm here, which just always makes me think of, I want to speak on this Aries for a second, because when I was getting that Knight of Wands, I completely forgot. Aries moon was really speaking to me. If your person has an Aries moon, or you have an Aries moon, that might be significant. But I feel like this connection is blessed. You are both blessed, and the divine is watching over this. And we have the Sun, Moon, and Star charm. And so I feel like, you know, this is just confirmation that this connection was always written into your soul contract. You know, you were meant to meet this person. This person was meant to be a part of your life. Don't overthink it, and kind of just trust in the divine, and that everything will happen in its right time. And with this Aries, courageous, you know, I feel like your person needs to work up that courage to be upfront and honest with you about these things if your person hasn't told you yet. And we also have the numbers, well, actually we have 5, 6, and 7. So it could be, you know, 5, 6, or 7 days, weeks, months, something of that nature. 75, 67, 65, 56, any of those numbers, or dice in general could be significant. We also have the seahorse spirit, which also, I always say spirit, but I mean to say charm, and it's because I have a deck with a seahorse, like it's like an animal spirit deck, and so I say that all the time. But on that card, it says, you know, seahorse spirit, and then it says watch and wait. So I feel like that's kind of advice from spirit to, you know, kind of just see what happens. Let this person come to you. That's kind of like the vibe that I'm getting. But also the seahorse really makes me think of the lovers, and I feel like it's an acknowledgement of a special connection that you guys have. Then we have the little dinosaur here. I don't know why, I love him. I think he's so spunky. But I think that this charm kind of just makes me think of like history, and it's possible that you are fossilized in their memory, or your connection is, or parts of your connection are like fossilized. Like there's definitely history here, important history, and yeah, I just feel like this connection is significant, and maybe just a little bit silly, you know. With that, I love your sense of humor. It's possible that, you know, they just see you as like really cute and spunky, and they like that about you. But we also have a little white dog. So dogs could be significant in this connection. But the white dog always reminds me of the Fool card, which is the very first card in the Major Arcana, because there is a little white dog in it. And this always makes me think of new beginnings. So it's possible that your person is ready to come in soon and say, hey, I want a new beginning, I want a fresh start. But if your person still has more to deal with, don't feel like it's your job to fix it. You know, not my circus, not my monkeys. It's not your problem, and it's not your job to fix it. You might enjoy being a service to them as much as they are to you, but at some point, you know, you got to take care of yourself, and you got to trust that your person will figure their own stuff out, and, you know, don't get too hung up on what's going on with them. You know, it's part of good boundaries are allowing people to work through their problems on their own and not trying to fix them for them. And we also have the little paw print charm. So once again, animals could be significant with this connection. If you're not in contact with this person, you know, they might really miss your animals, or their animals might miss you. For some of you, maybe you made an impact on this person because their animals really liked you or something like that. And we also have a little key, which the keys in this Hierophant card were really like speaking to me. And so I feel like, you know, you guys are kind of in the process of unlocking some spiritual transformations that are going to allow you two to come together, should you both allow it and want it. So I will go ahead and zoom in on the little charms. I say zoom in, but I'm really just holding them up for you guys. But I think that is where I'm going to leave this reading, pile one. Thank you guys so much for watching it all the way through. If you did, definitely leave me a comment down below and let me know how it resonates. I love reading your guys' comments. They're so sweet and they just make my day. And definitely leave me a like and subscribe for more videos like this. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day or night, whatever it is when you are watching, and hopefully you'll come back and visit me again soon. Bye! Hey there, pile two. If you guys chose the Lapis Lazuli Heart and the Way of the Panda Tarot, this is your reading, and this is what your person would say to you if they could be completely truthful and upfront with you. So let's go ahead and shuffle. I already have your oracles all shuffled. I will shuffle your tarot on camera. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, I'm definitely going to take this King of Wands and this Ace of Cups since they popped out upright. Yeehaw. Love to see these. Let's see what else. What pile two's person say to pile two if they could. Okay. Queen of Swords, the World, and then the back of the deck energy is the Ace of Swords. Okay, wow. And we have the Queen of Cups on the back behind that. So that's pretty interesting. These are some pretty major energies, pile 2. And I do also want to mention, you guys got a lot of cards. So we have Golden Memories. I'm gonna like push these up a little bit. Sorry if they're not even. Miss Lapis over here is in the way. Self-esteem. I possess the gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. Guilt. Oh no, grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. Sorry if you can hear my water tank. We also have chemistry. The attraction you feel is mutual. Release. Radical acceptance and surrender can help you let go. Longing. Someone is secretly yearning for you. We also have getting to know each other and past life relationship. Okay, give me a second to kind of rearrange these cards a little bit. Okay. Mystery, release, longing. All right, I'm gonna kind of layer these bad boys. How's that? I want to see them all, but I want to give each their. All right. She's messy, but it'll work. Good enough, right? Okay. So wow, I definitely feel like this is someone from your past or someone that you have. I feel like for some of you, this could be a newer person that's come in as a result of letting go of someone else. But I feel like for a lot of you, this is definitely someone from your past that maybe you let go of that is coming back. Or like I said, it could be the first as well. But overall, your person wants to say, first of all, how confident you make them feel. With this King of Wands here, you really make them feel like they're on top of the world and they can accomplish anything. I really feel like they feel very secure in who they are now and what they're about and what their worth is. And I do think that you've definitely had a hand in that. You've shown them that they're worthy of feeling self-esteem and that they're worthy of good things. You know, it's possible maybe you treated them differently than anyone else did. And with this Ace of Cups over here, I feel like this person is realizing, or they've come to the realization that they don't necessarily think that they can ever let go of their feelings for you. I feel like they always resurface. Even if they try to ignore them or not acknowledge them, they do resurface. And it honestly might be kind of frustrating because maybe this person has tried to move on, or maybe this person is the one that cut you off. Because we do have this Queen of Swords here, and I feel like this Queen of Swords might represent you no matter what gender you are. Like you might treat this person pretty coldly, or if they came back into your life, you might treat them coldly. Or this could just be a fear of opening up completely. You know, you're kind of keeping them at a logical distance because of either what they did in their past, or fear, if this is a new person, fear of this person repeating past behaviors. But I do want to say that if this is a new person, if they haven't given you any reason to feel like they are going to do things that are messed up to you, it's unfair to hold them to the actions and behaviors of people from your past. Everyone deserves a fresh slate, and everyone deserves the opportunity to prove themselves. But it's very possible that if you are in separation with this person, or this person walked away, they're having a lot of clarity about how badly they effed up, if I can say the least. This Eight of Swords is the back of the deck energy, and at the end of the day, they're having clarity with their mindset. And this longing
And I can't remember, honestly, I can't remember if getting to know each other or the past life relationship was the back of the deck for this one, but I know the longing was the back of the deck energy for this deck. And so I feel like this clarity on you as a person and how special you are to them and the depth of their feelings that they have for you, I feel like it's created this longing, and they might honestly be stuck in a sense of nostalgia with these golden memories. If your person is new, it's possible that this past life relationship is bringing about the idea of these golden memories. It's like you know that it's just so easy to get close to them and get, things might just feel so natural and just so easy. And so I feel like, you know, there is, your person acknowledges that it's so easy to maybe get lost in one another. With that chemistry, the attraction you feel is mutual, but it's definitely like your person wants to keep you at an arm's length, and I think you do too. And for some of you, you might have a kid or children and you have them to think about too, or just people dependent on you in general. And so, you know, you have to be discerning about who you let in, and I feel like they're understanding of this, that you're not just going to let them in so easily, especially if they walked away in the past. But there definitely is some kind of cycle clearing here with this World card. You know, with grief, I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. And I think for a lot of you, this person, when they walked away or when you walked away, they learned that they done messed up. And for you, I think you learned a lot more about self-esteem. With release, radical acceptance and surrender can help you let go. And so maybe, you know, you took this time to work on yourself. And I feel like this person did too. And I feel like they're feeling more confident in themselves now. And it's possible that maybe they walked away in the past because they had low self-esteem and they didn't feel good enough for you. And on your end, that might have seemed just kind of like a bullshit like excuse, like, yeah, okay, you didn't feel good about yourself, whatever, like you still did those things and they're still like shitty. And totally with you on that. Doesn't defend what they did. It just might have been the underlying cause of their actions, whether they realize it or not. And I think that they've really gotten clarity on that. And what I think is interesting as well is that, you know, we do have this closing of the cycle with the World, and then we've got both of those aces. So it's possible that this person, now that they're gaining clarity, maybe they feel like they can offer that cup of love to you again, because they are feeling a lot more confident in themselves. They're getting really nostalgic and they're thinking about the past with you. And, you know, maybe for some of you, it's been a long time since you've talked to this person, and it's like you guys have to get to know each other again. And if this person is newer, you know, even though this connection is so easy and so natural, this person understands that you both need time to get acquainted with each other. And I feel like what your person really wants you to know, no matter what situation you guys are in, is that they've gotten to a point where they understand now that they can't be afraid of bad things happening. I feel like you both have kind of experienced that surrender of letting things go and it being incredibly painful, but also realizing that you can come out the other side with a fresher mindset and new opportunities. And so I feel like what this person just wants to say to you is that, especially if there is a separation here, that they really have taken this time to reflect, and their feelings for you are real, and they're definitely feeling a lot more confident in themselves and their self-esteem. And yeah, they're really getting clarity on their situation, and things will probably be shifting soon. And if you're acting cold towards this person or keeping them at a cold emotional distance, they're understanding and they don't blame you. So let's go ahead and look at your channeled messages and see what they would literally say to you. Okay, so what would pile two's person say to pile two if they could? You speak to me through music. What would pile Okay, all popping out. We will be together again. I remember every detail of that day. You were the best thing in my life. I hid who I really am from you. Interesting. So I definitely feel like this person is feeling confident that things can be rekindled or something of that nature. They definitely see your value and they see how special you are. Let's see what else. What would pile two's person say to pile 2 and 3? Okay. I want you to be mine. My goodness. I'm moving on, and I really think this moving on is I'm moving on from the past. I'm moving on from my BS. I'm moving on from everything that wasn't serving me. You're my muse. That's so funny because that came out in the first pile too. So if you felt drawn to that one as well, maybe you want to look at that. I want to travel the world with you, and that also makes sense with that world card. You know, maybe they, when everything chills out, they want to have a fresh start and maybe go to a neutral place where neither of you have been before and really set a new vibe or set a new tone to the connection that you both can build upon. And we also have your love fulfills me more than anything. Oh, that's so beautiful. Yeah, I definitely feel like this is honestly a really beautiful energy. And I feel like even if there were really negative things in the past, your person is in a beautiful mindset about you and about how special you are, if that makes sense. But let's go ahead and do your charms and see what they would say. So what will pile 2 say? Okay, we got a lot. Okay. So we have, starting off here with the little turtle. The turtle always makes me think of Virgo energy. Oh, and I guess I forgot to do signs too. Well, I always get fixed energy, the fixed signs from the world card. I believe that's Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, and Scorpio. And then King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We've got a lot of fire here. And I definitely feel like with all the yellow and the orange, there's a lot of emphasis on the sacral and the solar plexus chakras. So there could definitely be, you know, a huge physical connection here, a huge intellectual connection here. And those are 2 areas where you guys really bond. Queen of Swords, and we have air. So air is, come on, airhead. What's the air signs? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, jeez. And then a little smidgen of water here with Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Woo, that took me a sec. Okay. Anyway, they definitely could be moving at a snail's pace. It might take them a little while to get to you, but that longing is still there, and you know, slow and steady always wins the race. We also have the broken piece of a clear quartz tower. So I feel like there's a desire to clear the energies here after a possible tower moment that may have occurred. I feel like there's a huge desire to just kind of turn a new page and move away from the past. With this frog too as well, I feel like, you know, your person is starting to see their self-esteem more, and they're hoping that you're doing the same. They want you to see your worth and see how special you are. And we also have the little charm with the green in it, representing bottled up emotions. So I feel like your person acknowledges that they were really holding their emotions back in the past, and they don't want to do that anymore. And I feel like the reason they were holding them back in the past is due to this lack of confidence, due to their feelings of insecurity. And I feel like they want to be really a lot more open. It's possible for some of you, maybe your person equated emotions with weakness, and they're learning now that that's not necessarily the case, and it's actually really strong to be able to authentically express your emotions. We also have the little 4-leaf clover. So I always think of this as just luck being on your side and a reminder to have positive thoughts and positive intentions so that things can come to fruition. We also have the little monkey and the not my circus, not my monkeys charm. So I definitely feel like this person enjoys your playful energy, and I feel like they want to get back to that playful energy as well. I feel like if this person reaches out, it's not going to be the most serious thing in the world. I feel like maybe if you guys have some past inside jokes or just a goofy vibe, I feel like they'll probably play into that a lot. And this also, I always see this as a reminder, you know, don't insert yourself in situations when somebody has their own problems to figure out. You know, if your person messed this connection up, it's their job to fix the situation. It's not yours. You don't have to be the fixer, you know? You don't have to fix everyone's messes. Worry about yourself, stay in your own energy, know your worth, and you will attract this person if they're meant to come back, which it really does seem like they are, and it does seem like they're intending to come back. We also have this number 1, so it definitely seems like you are the one for them, but we also have a 0, so it's like, if I can't have you, I don't want anyone. I want, you're my one, or I don't want anyone. Or the number 10 could be significant as well. We also have this little domino, so that would also be the number 6. And we have this little sun charm. And this one with the pearls in it makes me feel like through this clarity, they've gained wisdom. And the sun always makes me think of Leo as well. We also have the little dime here with the year 1976. And the "in God we trust" is what's really sticking out to me this time. And so I feel like, you know, the universe is asking you to trust them, lean on them. Pets could be, ooh, I didn't mean to drop that. Pets could be very special in this connection with a little paw print and the heart here. We also have, you know, the heart with the Band-Aid on it. And so this always makes me think of a mending heart. And I feel like your person is saying that they've really been trying to do their healing. They've been trying to become a better person because they're not proud of the person that they were in the past. We also have the little match here, and it says match. So I feel like your person does see you guys as, you know, a match. You light their fire and they feel a lot of passion towards you. We also have the little red charm, which makes me think of the root chakra. And so it's possible, you know, your person wants to bring this connection down to the 3D once again. We have the door here, so it's possible this person wants to open a new door, close a chapter, and open a new one, especially with that world card here. We also have the number 8, which always makes me think of Leo as well. So 81, 18, 80, 108, 801. Any of those could be significant. And we also have the letter O and the letter I. So maybe I'm thinking like IOU or Ohio, or I don't know why, I just thought of oi. Like if you I don't know why, I just think of like a really aggressive, like, oi, like, what's up, mate? Like, I don't know, maybe if you guys speak in like silly accents with each other, that's like kind of what's coming through. But I'll go ahead and move the charms up a little bit so you guys can see them. But I think that is where I'm going to leave your reading, pile 2. I really hope it resonated. Definitely let me know down in the comments if it did. I love reading your guys' comments. They make my day. And definitely leave me a like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. I will be uploading plenty more in the future. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to read your cards and charms. I also want to mention that I am opening my bookings very, very, very soon, so be on the lookout for that. It will be on my own website, so be ready to see a link somewhere for that. I'll probably just release it on all of my socials. And yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful day or night whenever it is that you're watching, and hopefully you'll come back and visit me again soon. Bye. Hey there, pile 3. If you guys chose the Joie de Vivre Tarot and the little blue lace agate, I'm probably not pronouncing that correctly, stone, this is your reading, and this is what your person would say to you if they could be completely honest. So we already have your oracle shuffled, but we'll shuffle your tarot on camera. So, oof, okay, all right. So we've got strength coming out here, and the 10 of Wands. Okay, so what pile? Ooh, that one flew. Okay, we have the Star. Okay. We have the 5 of Cups, and then on the back of the deck, we have the Page of Cups. Okay. Yeah, that's the Page of Cups. This deck uses coins instead of pentacles, so sometimes I have to make sure I don't say coins. Let's go ahead and see what we have got going on here. Okay. Okay. So right off the bat, we've got the Soulmate card. Dope. We have Health. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. Trust. It is safe to trust in this situation. Fate. This is a destined partnership. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps that you're guided to take, and worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Okay, wow. Heavy. Okay, this energy feels a little heavy, but it definitely feels special, and there's a lot of good in here. So I want to stress that. I mean, this is a new deck. I just got it, and wow, I just think that Soulmate card is like so beautiful. Okay. Let's go ahead and start with this Strength card. So I definitely feel like your person wishes they could tell you that you have been able to connect with them in a way that is so unique to anyone else before you or after you, potentially. Really just depends on where this connection is at and what's been going on. I feel like there's definitely an acknowledgement of a special connection between the two of you. And it's possible you guys come from very different backgrounds, like maybe socioeconomically, or could be an age difference. I do want to say with the age difference, I want to stress that if you are under 18 and you're asking about, you know, someone who isn't like 2 years older than you max, so like they're 18, I guess I technically shouldn't be reading for people under 18 in terms of love anyway, but use discernment. If it's an inappropriate relationship, this reading does not apply. Like, if it's illegal, it does not apply to you. Like, I'm sorry, but anyway, I feel like that's not the case for most of you. I just feel compelled to say it because I just have this horrifying fear that I'm telling like a 16-year-old girl that her teacher is like in love with her or something, and like I can't do that. So I just want to stress that. Anyway, there's definitely a strength to this connection, and, you know, having it be right on top of this Soulmate card, I do just feel like there's just this inherent bond between the both of you where, you know, like, there's always gonna be love between you two. Like, even if there's hard feelings or things that might have happened in the past, like, that weren't so great, I feel like you both acknowledge that it's all love, and it's not like any of what has happened in your past. Like, I'm getting kind of shaky, so I feel like you might even, this person like gets really shaky, like when they're around you, like they're just drawn to you like a star, like literally like you're their North Star. And it's like, without even realizing, it's almost like maybe you guys bump into each other a lot. Like, I don't know why I'm doing knitting needles. Like your paths just cross like at the most random times. And it makes you guys come back to this idea, like, maybe this really is meant to be. Because I definitely am getting this vibe for some of you, like, it's like back and forth, like it hasn't been able to fully come into union, but there's definitely an acknowledgement on both ends that there's strong feelings here, and there's something deeper that maybe you both haven't acknowledged. And I feel like a lot of the reason why this hasn't been acknowledged is because it just hasn't been the right time. With health and the 10 of Wands, it's possible that maybe there's a lot going on in your person's life, or your life, or both of your lives, where you've had much more important matters to attend to. I mean, if you look at Maslow's hierarchy of needs, the very bottom tier is, you know, food, shelter, health, and then, like, I'm pretty sure the second one is like safety and security, and then love is on top of that. And so if your person is worried about, like, if they have a really overbearing job, which it's possible they might with that finances and career, or they're having issues with their physical health, or they're taking care of, like, family members who have worsening physical health, or like that combination of, like, an overbearing job and being a caretaker, or maybe they've got other commitments or a family, like children to provide for, and it's like they have to attend to that first. You know, it's almost like this wand down here, they hold it for you. It's like this wand of passion for you, but they know that they don't have room on their plate right now for that, but they still eye it, and they're like, I want this person in my circle, but I'm not ready to give them everything that I can right now, because I'm just so I want to say strung out, but I don't mean like strung out on drugs. I mean just like strung out on their priorities and their commitments. And with the star, I feel like this person just knows, like, if it's meant to be, it will be, and they're just trying to have faith that it'll work out. And what's really interesting is that we have trust. It's safe to trust in this situation. And I feel like your person is saying that I know we'll come together. This is a destined partnership, and you're worth waiting for. And so, you know, maybe this person realizes that you're the one that doesn't have room for them right now. And they're like, hey, it's cool. You know, I'm sad. I'm sad that that's the case. But, you know, you're a soulmate. I just want you to be happy. I want you to be successful and safe and feel good about yourself and feel healthy and just feel confident about life. And you know, we can work our stuff out when we get there. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. But we can't cross that bridge if we're not attending to what our needs are. And it's almost like, kind of like in the Strength card, it's almost like crossing that bridge, like you two finally coming together. And I feel like you both acknowledge or know that this connection is strong. And your person wants to make the effort, and they simply just don't have the time, the means, or the energy to be able to do that right now and give you everything that they want. And that makes them very sad. With this Five of Cups, it's like they know what a beautiful connection you both could have with this Two of Cups here. But it's like there's these other areas of their life that they got to get figured out, that they got to get in order so that they can come forward with a sweet message or some kind of offer. With this Page of Cups, it might be a simple text or letter possibly, or like a FaceTime where they just say, hey, you know, do you want to go on a date, or do you want to come to my place, like, and have dinner? Like, I feel like it might be just something really small and really sweet, but this person wants to make the effort to show that they care, and they see you as someone very special, and they see you as someone worth waiting for. And I feel like the universe is kind of telling you too, you know, like, don't stress. Like, this will work out the way it's meant to, and it might be frustrating right now because you might just want it to happen now, but unfortunately, that's not necessarily how the world works. We don't work on our time, we work on the universe's time, and divine timing is at work in your love life. So you have to trust that the universe has got your back, and they're doing what's best for you and what's best for this connection, and they will allow it to unfold when it's the right time. And I think once it is the right time, you'll understand and you'll trust in that, and you'll be like, okay, I get why all this happened now. This was definitely necessary. You know, I'm glad the universe stepped in and orchestrated this situation the way that it did. In terms of signs, we've got Leo with strength and Aquarius with the star. Also Aries and Sagittarius with the wands, and Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio with the cups. So I definitely feel like in terms of timing, it's going to be a lot about, one, what's written in the stars, and two, based on emotional readiness and being ready to invite this in. Because I do feel like this isn't going to be a connection with a ton of challenges once it is together. Because I feel like you both are good. It's almost like you guys are working out karma with like other people or just situations, and you're gaining necessary knowledge that you both need in order to be in this connection authentically and not doubt things or not overthink things, if that makes sense. But your person is very hopeful, and they have trust in the universe that when this is right, it will come back. But they know they've got some things to attend to before they can fully go there. So let's go ahead and look at their channel messages and see what they would say to you if they could. So I'll go ahead and cut the deck. So what would pile 3's person say to pile 3 if they could? Okay, well that one was resounding. Aw, are you kidding me? That's so cute. Okay, sorry. Got a little excited there, but we have I love you. I regret lying to you. That I love you did a freaking flip. I feel like this person would flip their shit if they were able to like tell you how they feel about you. That's totally the vibe that I'm getting. Okay, let's see what else. I hope that you can forgive me one day. Yeah, if this person is definitely very disappointed in themselves if they weren't upfront with you about everything going on in their life. We also have, it was my fault, but I blamed you. And my life is not as together as it seems. Then on the back of the deck, we have, I wish I had treated you better. So there's definitely this energy of remorse, regret. But this could definitely be essential parts of growing so that, you know, your person doesn't take you for granted or doesn't take advantage of your love and what you provide to the connection. You know, they need to appreciate you for who you are and recognize that you giving love to them is a blessing and something that they should be grateful for, and you in return as well. But if they're ever taking you for granted, then they're not treating you the way you deserve, if that makes sense. What would pile 3's person? Okay, that's way too many. These are not easy to shuffle. Okay. All right. Come on, boys. Okay. We have, I miss the good times we shared. Yeah, definitely for some of you that there might be history here. Like you guys, like I said, with that intertwining past. Complications scare me. Yeah, it definitely seems like they don't have the time or energy to deal with complications. Like they just shut down. That was too many. Okay. Okay, Jesus. They all want to come out in like big clumps. And these clumps are big enough to write damn novels. Okay. What would pile 3's person say? Pile 3's play. Could. Okay. We have, I wish I knew where your head is at. Yeah, I feel like your person like just wonders, if you're not in contact with them, I bet they definitely wonder like if you think about them or as much as they think about you. This isn't in your head. I feel it too. Oh my gosh. Yeah, they wonder if you feel the same way as they do, for sure. And can we start over? Yeah, I definitely feel like your person has a desire to start over. And there's kind of like similar energies in all of the piles, truthfully. So it definitely feels like this is like a good time for positive change in a lot of connections and positive movement forward. And then on the back of the deck, we have I want to be on your level. So I definitely feel like your person aspires to reach the levels that you're reaching, and I think that your person really wants like an equal partnership here, and so, you know, they've got to get what's going on in their life worked out so that they can move forward. Okay, let's see. What would pile 3 say to person so pile 3? Okay, we have these guys pop out here. Okay. So we have the perfect match. So I feel like your person definitely sees you as their perfect match, their OG, the one for them. And we also have this card, which is the 4 of Swords. So, you know, they have been taking time to heal, recuperate, rest. We also have the little mermaid charm. So it's possible, you know, they see you as just like this ethereal siren, like calling to them, and they're just like, oh, I must go to pile 3, like they are so beautiful. And they could be really enthralled by your beauty. And we also have the blue charm, so it's possible, you know, they're really, communication is heavy on their mind, and they're really focused on, I feel like if anything, they wish they could tell you how disappointed they are in themselves or the situation and how everything happened. We also have the arrow here, which always makes me think of the 8 of Wands and also action moving forward. I do feel like your person wants to take action, especially with that make the effort card. We also have the lantern here, which always makes me think of Virgo energy. You know, it's definitely possible for a lot of you, this person isn't in contact with you, or you guys haven't talked in a while, but they definitely still hold that light for you. It's like, it doesn't matter where you guys are, you know, a soulmate connection is always going to hold love for you, like no matter what. Soulmate connections are very loving and very beautiful and typically very positive, even if there are hardships or things to go through. I think typically, you know, a lot of soulmate connections are very wholesome for the most part. But that doesn't mean they stay that way, but I feel like the intentions, even if things get muddled, even if bad things happen, I never think of like betrayals or like a person like disrespecting you, disrespecting your worth. It's like, I feel like your person has a lot of respect for you in general. We also have the drum set, so it's possible your person wants to get your attention, or they think about banging you, or they want to bang you. And we also have a little heart with the crown, so I feel like they see you as an ultimate love, someone that is just worth royalty, someone very special. Also makes me think of more Leo energy. We also have the little cross here, so I feel like, you know, this is a reminder to have faith. Your person is having faith in this connection. You know, we do have that faith. This is a destined partnership and trust, and so the divine's saying, look, we got you, just trust us, we'll get this figured out. It's possible that your person wants to tell you about some things going on in their life. They want to tell you some tea, so they might come in to tell you about something that's like not about your connection, but maybe about a mutual friend or something going on in their life that you're aware of, that they're like, I just have to tell you about this. Like, I have to tell you what's going on. Or it's possible they could invite you out for tea or something like that, or tea could be a part of your connection. Let's see. We also have the key with the little heart here. And so I feel like you hold the key to their heart, and I feel like they know that you kind of always are going to, and you're always going to have a special place there, and it like doesn't really matter where you guys are at in life or what you're doing. Like, they just look at you very fondly, and they see you as someone very special. We also have the number 3, and we have the number 5, so 35, 53, Taurus, May, Pisces, March, or Aries, and I guess the end of Taurus could be Gemini as well. We also have W, which could double as an M. We have, woof, hello, Mr. Turn Around. We have V, so I'm thinking of like West Virginia. Take me home, country roads. We have the letter F and we have the letter B. So they might reach out to you on Facebook. They might want to be your BF. They might have a bitch fit. Someone in their life might have a bitch fit and they might tell you about it. If you've seen the movie White Chicks, you know what I'm talking about. Ooh, or Volkswagen. Like a Beetle, Volkswagen Beetle maybe? Could be initials. You guys are really awesome at seeing stuff in the charms. So I'll leave that up to you guys, but I'll go ahead and zoom in on these a little bit. And I say zoom in, but really I'm just holding them up to the camera. But I think that is where I'm going to leave this reading, pile 3. Thank you guys so much for watching this reading all the way through. Definitely let me know down in the comments how it resonates. I love reading your guys' comments. They make my day. You guys are so sweet and you just fill me with so much joy. Definitely leave a like and subscribe for more videos like this. I try to upload 3 to 5 times a week, but there's been a little bit of craziness, so I've been uploading less frequently as I'd like to, but I double pinky promise that will be changing really, really soon. Also keep on the lookout because my bookings are going to be opening soon. If you've messaged me on my Etsy shop, I do just want to say that I will respond to you. I'm so sorry. Life has been a little bit crazy, but my my stuff for booking is going to be on my own website, so I will release those on my socials once it is time. Thank you guys so much for giving me the opportunity to read your cards and charms. I really, really appreciate it. I hope you guys have a wonderful day or night, whatever it is, and hopefully you'll come back and visit me again soon. Bye!